Alright, so today I'm going to be going to go pick up my wholesale firework order for the 4th of July. This is the second year I've ordered wholesale. Last year I spent like $1,200. This year I spent $3,400. We ordered from 76 Fireworks. Got a bunch of people together and ordered some stuff, so it was a lot cheaper. So I am going to head that way to go pick them up. So last year, I only ended up ordering like 7 cases because it kind of came up last minute. I didn't have, enough time to see everything I wanted. This year, though, I took the time to prep and actually figure out what I wanted. This year, I got 22 cases, and after I figured everything up, I got like 496 mortars and then like 75 cakes, a variety of cakes. Which I made a video, I think right after the 4th of July last year. I built 2 20-shot mortar racks, which I think after I pick up these fireworks, I'm going to place an order on Pyro Boom for like 80 to 100 more tubes. And then, I'll make another video on what I do with those. I'll probably make some 10, 20, 50-shot racks with all those. Alright, so I got everything brought home. 22 cases. Alright, so I got everything brought inside into the room that it's going to be stored in, which definitely took up a lot more space than what I was thinking. But I think I'm going to pull them out one by one and go through them and say how much I spent on them, what the packaging is. So, yeah, let me start that. Alright, I got my first one pulled out. This one is called Lucha Libre. Again, all of these came from 76 Fireworks. So this one is a case of 4, but each one of these does like a different color, different type of shot. This one was $82.99. Alright, this one is called Star Voyage. Packaging is 4-1. These ones are just girandolas. So these ones, just spin up, and then each one of these has a break. So it spins up, and then it has a break of willows. This one was $147 for the case of 4. This one is called Sportszilla. So this one has 3 different assortments in it. Each assortment has 4 200-gram cakes. This one was $127 for the whole thing. I'm going to open it up and take a look at each of the cakes. Alright, this one's called Basketball Blast, and inside there are 4 of these little 16-shot 200-gram cakes. Alright, this one is Baseball Blowout again. 4 200-gram cakes. These ones are 25 shots. Again, this one is Brothers Fireworks. Alright, and the last one in this assortment is Football Fury. This one's 4 200-gram 30-shot cakes. They're all different, each one of these. This next one is called Willow Bomb by Takeo. Now, this is a case of 8 of them. They're 8 shots each, and they're all just willows. This one was $115 a case. This one is another one by Takeo. This one's called 2-Minute Tear. The packaging on this one, there's 3 in a case. So, I mean, they're called 2-Minute Monsters. So, each one of these is supposed to be 2 minutes. So, I mean, that's already 6 minutes added to the show. And I have a couple other ones by Takeo. I mean, this case of 3 was $131. This next one is Feats of Strength from Winda Fireworks. This one was $126. Now, this is just an assortment of 200-gram cakes. They're all different. These ones are actually pretty heavy, so I'm hoping these ones are actually going to be some nice breaks. I mean, they're all different. I mean, that one's 9 shots, 10, one's 16, but yeah. Alright, this one is the 1,500-gram finale by Sky Bacon Fireworks. So it's 3 separate cakes, 3 separate 500-gram cakes that you fuse together to make your finale. This one shoots straight up. This one shoots to the left, and then this one fans to the right. I'm either going to use this one as my actual finale or one of my fake finales, because I have another finale box by Takeo. When it gets closer to time, I'm going to do some watching of the videos of them and figure out exactly how I'm going to have the show go. This 1500 gram finale was 127. So, again, not bad. I mean, we ordered through 76 Fireworks. We got the gold pricing because the group we got together is how much we spent. So, this one was a pretty good deal. Alright, this one is Pigzilla by Sky Bacon. This one was right at $100 for one. This is just one cake. This is a fan cake, so it's going to start this way and it's going to fan back and forth 142 shots. And this one's multicolor. So, again, this one might be one I use towards the end or, you know, towards the middle as like a fake finale, sort of. Alright, now this is my first case of mortars. These are the Supernova cans from 76 Show Series. So, last year I only ordered 7 cases of Fireworks, and these are ones that I had to get again. These ones are some heavy hitters. There are 5 of these 8 packs in here, so 40 mortars total. And for this whole case, it was only $80. And again, these are some heavy hitters. These are some really nice mortars. Alright, this one is exactly the same thing. The only thing that's different is this has more in it. So this has 12 of them, where the other case had 5. And this one's $160. So double the price of the other one, but I'm getting more of these packs in it. So this is 96 total mortars in this box right here. Alright, so these ones are more mortars. These ones are by Takeo. These are the 5-inch Nishiki bombs. So this has 4 in this box, and then each pack has 24. So this is another 96 mortars here. And these ones are all Nishiki effects. This whole case was $270, but these are supposed to be some really nice mortars as well. Alright, these ones are the 5-inch Hellcat cans from Sky Bacon. This is just like the last ones. There's 24 mortars in each of these, and then 4 in a case. So this whole case was $265. These ones are all different kinds of effects. So you read there. I mean, each one of them does something different. There's 96 of them in the whole box. So this one is the other finale set. This one's by Takeo. This one is 256 shots, but it's 4 different cakes. And you could either shoot them separately, or you could fuse them in a line, so your whole entire finale is by cake. This one was... So the ultimate finale was $184 for this one. Alright, this one's another one by Takeo. This one's the 2-minute patriotic display. So the packaging's 4-to-1, so there's 4 in this case. And obviously each one's supposed to last 2 minutes, and each one is 72 shots. This one was $142 for the whole case. I've got another one by Brothers. This one is called Gas Money. So this is another cake assortment box. So there's 8 different cakes in here. Well, those 2 are the same, but other than that, there's 8 different cakes for a total of 349 shots. Each one of them is the same. I believe they're all 200s. These ones might be 500 grams, but this whole box was 117. Alright, I got some mortars from Brothers this time. These ones are Brave New World. So again, there's 4 of these in a box. This whole box was $270. This is another one that I got last year that I thought they were really cool. I mean, they're very, very colorful. They're neon colors, and each one of them is different. Alright, this is another one by Takeo. This one's called 3-Minute Monster. Packaging on this is 4 in a case as well. So each one of these is 100 shots. It's supposed to last 3 minutes. This whole case was $223. Hopefully these ones are some heavy hitters. Alright, I got another one from Brothers. This one is called What's That? So this is a 22 shot cake. So there's 22 shots all the way around this, which all go off at the same time. And then in the middle is a girandola. So the 22 shots go off, and then the girandola goes up, and it goes up and breaks with the willows. This case was $125 for the two of them. Now I got one similar to this, not this exact one, from a fireworks store in my hometown last year, and it was pretty sweet, so I had to get a case of these. This is another one by Brothers. This one's called Smoke and Mirrors. So in each one of these boxes is 6 mortars in a tube, and then there's 12 in this entire box. So that's 72 mortars, and then this one was 164. This is another one that I got last year that I liked pretty well. Again, this entire box was $164. Now, I went to a fireworks store last year where they're selling just one of these for like $60 to $70 a piece. So that just shows you how much more money you save by ordering wholesale. And, I realized that last year, my first year ordering wholesale, that it's not even worth going to fireworks stores. I mean, yeah, you get a whole case, but I mean, if you plan it right, like the cases with the assortments in them, it's got 12 different cakes, where this you're getting a whole thing. So, I mean, if you plan it, it is way more cost effective to go the wholesale route. Alright, this one's by Brothers, and this is the only thing like this I got. This is a case of Gatling guns, and each one of these is 240 shots. So, I mean, it has the spike on the end to stick it in the ground, or, it has the little rope handle. You could hold it and shoot it around. I got one of these last year from the fireworks store, and they're pretty freaking sweet. Obviously, I'm going to keep some, hand shoot, but I think I'm going to make like a rack or stick them in the ground, one up, maybe 2 to the left and 2 to the right. So there's 8 in here. This whole case was $150, and again, I got one of these at the fireworks store for like, I don't know, $60 last year, so worth it here again. Alright, so this is my last one. This one is by Takeo, called Ultra Concentrated. There's 6 in this box, and this whole box was $160. So these ones are fan cakes. So, starts there, goes back and forth into the air, so you face this way towards your crowd. Each one of these, they're 500 gram. Each one of these is 162 shots, and they are quick. They go back and forth really fast. I watched a video on these, and these ones are going to be freaking sweet. I also have a case of sparklers in there for the kids, which, I mean, I don't really need to open it up. Everyone knows what sparklers look like. Alright, so that concludes my 76 fireworks wholesale order for this year. Again, this is only my second year doing it. Last year I spent like $1,200. This year I spent $3,400. So after my last year doing it, I realized how much money you save by ordering wholesale. It is insane. But I'm going to make some videos, closer to the 4th of July, going to some other fireworks stores because I didn't order any rockets, and I made a rocket rack. So I got to get some rockets for that. I'm going to order some more tubes to make some more mortar racks from Pyro Boom. I'll make some videos on that, but this concludes this video. Bye.